I denied. I let them deny others the health care that might have threatened their fat bonuses. I integrated that unmerciful social Darwinism right into my traditional family values. I merely defaulted on my own overdrawn home loan right alongside all the other negative savers. I blotted out their suffering in a haze of preoccupation with my artificial stress and worry. I realized that gutted landscapes and dirty air were but a small price to pay for our economic progress. I said I did not mean to smash the doors of their teeny cars climbing down from my giant diesel pickup. I saw that we could not retain all our wondrous choices without market-based medicine. I ignored so-called scientific experts at the well-rehearsed urging of politicos in corporate ads. I adopted respected business leaders' lack of interest in the mistreatment of illegales. I went right along in denial of any fiscal holocaust brought on by chronic overspending. I knew that health statistics were twisted by those seeking to socialize our health care. I saw there was simply too much uncertainty to risk taking any expensive climate action. I spurned the defeatist unspoken contention that we should fight them here, not there. I never even considered the gaming and credit industries as foolish and wasteful scams. I let them put off our infrastructure needs as I made my own minimum monthly payments. I learned not to be so affronted by their disgusting political presence in leadership positions. I denied my guilt and looked forward without any comment, declaring my good name. I laughed scornfully when they said we were all robbers, ransacking others' futures. I did not notice the lack of prevention for diseases insurers strove not to pay to treat. I realized that Europeans denied our God-granted exceptionist role at their own risk. I let them subsidize their corporate owners' ethanol boondoggles to try and crush solar power. I lived in denial, thinking that people, the government, and my wife could all change. I chose to ignore that we could no longer swim in or eat the fish from our lakes or rivers. I did not check their sources and later backed them in compounding their lies and mistakes. I missed the poverty increasing, the middle class disappearing, and the rich getting richer. I evinced not the slightest hesitation in continuing to spiral our defense spending. I let outsiders bulldoze the farms, meadows, forests, and wetlands for quick one-time profits. I lay sweating in fear that the socialists would not allow me to choose my own doctor. I learned to overlook the ignorant, noisy, and wasteful recreation that they so enjoyed. I never even mentioned our own population being the root of most of our problems. I calmly accepted that we must always spend more to prepare for our very certain next war. I never believed things would just collapse due to our refusal to fund national infrastructure. I scoffed with everyone else at the foolish tactics of the environmental wackos. I accepted without real thought that it might require a lawyer to get to see a doctor. I calmly awaited the new and better jobs that they had promised as I was being outsourced. I denied others' true convictions and proclaimed ours alone as the real Word of God.